Hello, Swami Sukhabodananda. I'm from Chennai.
Chalo, vanakkam.
So my question is, Swamiji, I'm not able to take decisions, and when I am have to take a decision, something comes to my mind that Sriram, you can do this or do that, but I am in a dilemma and I delay it, and as a result of which it results in loss of opportunity, and it happens every time. I'm really very scared and I'm really very confused. So and somebody else had to take a decision, and I'm also not happy with that also that somebody took a decision. So I'm really very angry also sometimes at me. That
See, Shriram, with all this, I'm angry, I'm confused, I get this. So what is produced in the body? It is stress. Stress. When this is produced, stress there, in spite of your wife preparing beautiful idli and pongal, and you have a job, you're able to talk so fluently English. In all this, if this stress piles up, the stress has to be dumped somewhere. Either it is dumped in the heart, dumped in the kidney, dumped in there. So learn to reduce the stress. Okay, now you have to develop the skill now. With the skill how to make decisions. So that's why I request you, please be in my online program learning. In 3 days, I cannot tell you anything. The next level program called Complete Spiritual Warrior, I'll help you in decision making. If somebody says, Swamiji, I'm not able to make a decision, like he said, I will say you have made a decision. What? Of not making a decision. Indecisive people have decided to be indecisive. Everything is a decision. Getting confused is a decision. I don't know how to make a decision. That's a decision. All right. So ultimately decide. Now, what is a better decision making? You want to buy this car, you want to buy that car. Right? Let us say it's called Ben Franklin's method of decision making. You want to buy this car, you want to buy Audi, or you want to buy Innova. We want to buy Audi or Innova. Let us say 2 cars, you have to make a decision. I get confused. All right, Audi is very good because Swami Sukhabodhananda has got Audi, and I feel it's very comfortable. In a lot of movies, I see Audi comes there. But then you write down what are the advantages of buying Audi, what are the disadvantages of buying Audi car. The spiritual morning boot camp is life transforming, and it is not going to be information, it is transformation. I will teach you how to add life to your years rather than adding years to your life. Then you will grow up rather than grow old. The link is there. Join and take a dip into transformation. The reason I got Audi car because my close student had a massive accident. His hand came flying out. You're sitting in the back seat. You put hand came flying out. Then I said, hey, let us get all safety features very much. So I took Audi. All right. Pro advantage is safety, aesthetic, disadvantage is money. All right. So therefore, see the advantages and disadvantages, pros and cons. Innova car. See what is the pros and cons. When you write pros and cons, please understand, then you can make a decision very easily. You can make a decision very easily now. Now, for me, still Audi was expensive. I want security. Audi is expensive. What did I do? I bought a second-hand Audi car, which is lesser than the car of a Innova. All right. So therefore, if you write pros and cons, you will get it. Or another decision making is called report card method. Report card method. You want a job, let us say, in the IT sector, or you want a job in a hotel sector. Youngsters is IT or hotel. So you want to make a decision. So write down in an IT sector, how much marks are you going to give for your free time? How much marks are you going to give for money? How much of marks are you going to give for health in a scale of 1 to 10? Write down. All right. In some other thing, let us say you're in the hotel industry. All right. So how much of marks are you going to give your free time? How much of marks are you going to give for your money? How much of marks are you going to give for the joy of meeting people in the hotel industry? It will be about 8, 9. But in the IT industry, it may be only 2, 3. So report card, write down all as marks you give. And you give marks, you can make a decision, which is more made. And if you say, no, still I can't make, Swamiji, then you have made a decision of not making a decision. So Ben Franklin method, report card method, you can make decisions. The question is, it's a logical perspective. So you're right. Now, third important thing, go to an expert like me. And if you can get free advice from people, he will help you how to make decisions. If you are not able to do, now you have asked me, in the limitation of time, I have given you 2 methods, make a decision. Sir, life is about making decision and going forward. Don't be always ruminating. If you're going on ruminating, that becomes a habit. When it becomes a habit, you'll be caught in that habit. This creates a stress loop.